December 21st, 2012, 6:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the predicted date and time that a lot of people think the world will end on. And there are many thoughts on how this will happen. Some examples are asteroid showers, a meteor hitting the Earth, volcanic eruptions, solar flares, massive floods, bombings, mass murders, mass suicides, earthquakes, aliens, or even maybe God himself will descend from heaven and beat the living shit out of everyone here. But nobody really knows for sure. Now I know this sounds really scary, that all of humanity can be wiped out in an instant, but there are some things I need you to consider before freaking the fuck out. The first thing, and most important thing, is that nothing is gonna fucking happen at all on December 21st, 2012, at any time. I mean, for once be an adult and realize that big rocks that spin in space do not speak to humans and tell them when they're gonna kill us off. So right there we can rule out all the crazy nut jobs that have been using that excuse. Secondly, there are scientists studying every aspect of the Earth and the universe we live in. Now I mean sure, they have the right to have their own crazy theories saying that when planet 47X lines up with star 14b on the night of a full moon, the world's gonna split in half and blow up. But they cannot prove that anything bad will happen unless they can find something similar to that in history. Even then it's a long shot, plus they don't even know how much damage it would cause if it happened. So yeah. Also, a lot of people are convinced that the world will end because of the weird weather we've had over the last couple years. Well, you see, our weather history only goes back a couple hundred years. I mean, we can't just go back 25,000 years and be like, oh, it was 80 degrees on that day. It's 86 now, something awful's happening. I mean, they didn't have satellites and Doppler radar and thermometers and fucking iPhones back then. So now it pisses me off because when we have a beautiful winter like we did last winter in the Midwest, everyone fucking complains, like, oh my god, it snowed 2 times, something's wrong, the world's gonna end. And it wasn't even that bad, like a couple days we got like 2 degrees above a day back in 1940. Oh my god, the world's ending, because in 1940, it wasn't this hot. Why? Why can't you just enjoy it? Instead you have to go and suck as many dicks as you can and be a fucking asshole. And then of course there's all the people asking, well what about all these new natural disasters popping up, or all these deaths that are happening from natural disasters? Now, in my opinion, I think the reason that we're having such superstorms is, for one, yeah, I mean, in history we didn't have many options to say, oh, this many people died. It was just a guess. But I think the main reason is because our population has grown so fucking rapidly over the last 100 years that there's people in every nook and cranny. So when there's a disaster, there's more deaths. It just makes sense. The more the population increases, the more people there's gonna be dying in natural disasters. I mean, just fuck, right? I just think it's natural selection, because if you see that a city has been hit by hurricane after hurricane after hurricane, but yet you decide, well, I'm still gonna move in there and play my odds, then the earth becomes embarrassed by you and fucking wipes you out. Sorry, places like New Orleans, where most of you moved back and then it happened again because it wasn't supposed to, but now you guys have all moved back again in hopes it's not gonna happen again. It'll fucking happen again. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get across is that the world will most likely end at some point, whether it's in a year or 250 billion years. But no human will ever be able to give you the exact date and time, unless it's a coincidence, or they see a huge asteroid crashing down and it's just about to hit the Earth. Then a guy could probably be like, yeah, it looks like the world's gonna end today at about 3:35 p.m. One thing I could see happening though is humans killing other humans because they think the world's gonna end, which it's not. Which there is a lot of irony there. So I do suggest getting yourself a gas mask and some protection in case assholes try to break into your house and steal all your MREs. You can fuck them up. And in case you don't know what an MRE is, it stands for Meal Ready to Eat. The military uses them. They're actually pretty fucking interesting. They're like the ultimate survival tool. They have everything you need to have a full meal. But yeah, everyone, that's it for me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Helps me out a lot. Also, there's a subscribe button up top or down below, or fucking YouTube changes so much. There's a button that says subscribe. You click it, it's free. You'll know when I put up new videos. And it's just awesome. So click that, and yeah, I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you probably on December 22nd because the world's not gonna end. So yeah.